What is going on, guys? It is Duke, and welcome to another Rise of Civilizations video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about a couple things that are going on here in my kingdom, which is Kingdom 55. So many moving parts, but before we get into it, there's one thing that I want to talk about. I just recently released a video about getting a bunch of keys to really power up my commanders, and it worked out well, but one comment here by Raj was one that really stood out to me. Instead of using all of my keys, here's what he suggested. He says, well, you should have exchanged the legendary universal sculptures rather than going for the keys, in my opinion. So shout out to Raj. It's something that I didn't really think about. I think I was so hyped and excited about going in and getting those keys, and I didn't really pay attention. So if we look over here, this is going to be the last day for pretty much the Thanksgiving gifts. Actually, there's a day and 22 hours left, so almost 2 days left that we can grind away. And as you can see right there at the top, all the way up there, are those legendary sculptures, which maybe I should have focused on that. I don't know, you guys can be the judge of that, but pretty good pickup here. I was so focused originally on getting the eternal skin for, what was that? Not this one here. So that one here, the permanent sower song, because I love cool stuff and I love things that are fun, but really got to get your head in the game. And then I was like, you know what, let me grab these keys. And that didn't work out. Well, it did work out. I was happy with the openings, but I think really in the long run, as a free-to-play player, this legendary commander sculpture is really probably the way to go. So why don't we go ahead and exchange? It looks like I have 21 pumpkins and you need 5, so that's going to give me 4. We can go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4, and it gives me 26 that are left. And I still have about, what, 46 hours to go ahead and grind as much as I possibly can to gain some of those legendary sculptures. So let's go in real quickly before we get into the heart of the video on exactly what we can do with it. I'd like to hear your input right now. As you guys know, if you've been watching the channel for the duration of when I've been covering Rise of Civilizations, I love having an open dialogue with you guys. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Turn on notifications so you do not miss any of the action here with Rise of Civilizations. But I love an open dialogue. I love hearing from you guys. I really respect your feedback. And right now, where should I be going with these legendary commander sculptures? I have Frederick right now. He's a 2-star, but let me see. I have 2 skills opened up, but let's go ahead and look. Right now, I only have one of his sculptures to go up to a 2nd level in his skills. Julius right here, we have Julius at level 2 in his primary skill. So looks like we have 5 there. So we can actually go up to a 3. So I'm thinking if I can get him up to 5 and then maybe go 5, 1, 1, 1, that'll be perfect. Because especially if I can get that as a free-to-play player, get that primary skill maxed out, that'll be perfect. So I think that's what we're going to do today. And then we also have Zhao Zhao, which we have a level 1. I don't think I really have. Oh, I got 8 there. So it's close. It's close. It's a toss-up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. I'm guessing Julius because, especially speaking to Spooby and some of the other guys that are out there that are really in the know, it looks like Julius could be the strongest one, as much as I would like Zhao Zhao because he's pretty popular. I'm going to wait on that. Charles Martel, we're at 1 out of 10. Let me see. El Cid, which I'm hearing a lot of negativity from the El Cid camp. It looks like I probably will not be moving up, and that is it for my legendaries right now. So I'm leaning towards Julius, going to get that skill up to level 3, which would be perfect. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to pop off on that until I hear from you guys. So like I said, let me know in the comments down below. Should I use it on Julius, or should I use it somewhere else, use those legendary commander sculptures? So that is it. So we're going to look at what's going on over here in Kingdom 55. Things have been getting pretty sketchy lately in the last couple days. As you can see, it used to be right next to the Lost Temple, but if you pull back here, we're pretty far away now. We are all the way over here. As you can see, the Lost Temple is now up here. We still have a good amount of our alliance mates there, but there were some things going on, maybe some backstabbing of that nature. Now, it's mainly just me trying to figure things out, trying not to ask too many questions, not really getting any information from them anywhere. But it looks like, let me see here. What do we got going on? The Lost Temple is still up for grabs, but it looks like the 6th, which is the E6 Alliance, we will not be coming in there and going for the temple, which is a bummer. But I stay behind my leaders and what they decide on. But we were kind of pushed out here. There was a lot of battling going on, and as you can see, this alliance right here, this is ST, which I think was formerly the CN Alliance. And as you guys know, there's a big dog rolling around the kingdom here, which is Old Wang. He is the biggest, baddest, and Mr. Unicorn. They are the top 2 players as far as the rankings go in the entire kingdom. So they're tough. They're tough. And we were doing a great job of holding down our spot. We still have it right now, but eventually we are going to be moving out from this from the west side of the Lost Temple there, which is a bummer. I was hoping to see some good stuff going on. I was hoping to see the massive battle, but right now it is looking like we are not going to be in at the dinner table going for this. As you can see, there's a lot going on right now. People are moving around there. They're going in and getting their little runes and trying to strengthen up because they're going to be getting ready for a battle. So like I said, leaders, I respect everything that they decide on, and we are going to be moving back over here out of the zone, and we're going to see if those guys can go in there and get the job done and be able to conquer the Lost Temple, which is no easy task there, as we spoke about in the past. It's been tough to look at some of these other kingdoms, see their battles, but now, especially when you pull and you look back at some of the things that can happen when you're taking on the temple. Also, it's going to take a ton of firepower because you're talking, I think there's 2 million tier 5 troops, which is insanity. 2 million tier 5 troops. And the biggest thing, if you look at number 4 there, all the units who have been severely wounded during the Lost Temple battles will die. So you can go in there, put in a ton of work and build up your army. But if you go in there and you fail, then you're going to lose a lot. So there's a lot on the line. You really need a lot of firepower. And in my opinion, I think that was one of the wrong move by these other alliances to kind of turn their backs on us and push us out. But you know, after days and days of battling back and forth, you know, it was like a battle of attrition. A lot of the armies just got worn all the way down, so it was kind of a struggle. So that's one of the things we're looking at here. Like I said, it's kind of rough. I'd love to know what's going on in your kingdom. Did you guys take the temple? Did some things go on? Were there some deals done behind your back that kind of pushed things out? So like I said, it's a tough time here, but hey, who knows? Maybe a failed attempt or two, and then we're going to be right back in there. Like I said, I'm trying to get my troops up. We're at tier 4 right now. We're training up tier 4 troops, trying to get them strong, trying to be army battle tested. It's going to be all good. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below. Who am I going to be looking at for my legendary commander to max up? I'm guessing it's going to be Julius. That's just me, but you guys could have another opinion on that, especially post-update. Also, what's going on in your kingdom? You have some crazy stuff going on, people flip-flopping on you, or was it a lot of peace, and then you went in, rode off into the sunset, taking out the Lost Temple? I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear anything you guys have to put down there regarding that, and we will catch you guys later.